I'm sure a lot of people had no idea they'd be hearing so much about Polish workers tonight. But it started with a fierce exchange between Marco Rubio and Donald Trump. Listen.
You're the only person on the stage that's ever been fined for hiring people to work on your projects illegally. You hired some workers from Poland.
I'm the only one on the stage that's hired people. You haven't hired anybody.
He hired workers from Poland, and he had to pay $1 million or so in a judgment.
That's wrong.
That's a fact.
Totally wrong.
What are they talking about? Well, they're talking about something many of you have probably seen when you've gone to New York. Trump Tower on 5th Avenue, which opened in 1983. To put this building up, they had to tear the old building down. And so Trump hired a subcontractor whom this lawsuit says brought in undocumented workers from Poland. And then there were 200 Polish aliens on the job, sometimes referred to as the Polish Brigade, whom the company paid less than union workers, far less than half of what union workers would have made, about $4 an hour, 12-hour days of work there, on top of which the lawsuit and then the New York Times and other media outlets found there were also inadequate insurance and pension payments for many of these workers. And when the company went bankrupt, some of them missed their paychecks altogether and didn't get paid. Trump said all along he knew nothing about any of this. It was being handled by the subcontractor, didn't know about people being on the job who were undocumented. Nonetheless, the court found that Trump was part of a conspiracy to withhold wages from these people at a substantial amount, $325,000 worth, and a prosecutor said it actually might have been millions. We'll never know because the whole lawsuit was eventually, after many years, settled with undisclosed terms. So we don't know where Rubio got his $1 million claim here, but overall what he said about Trump was mostly true, and Trump's response to all of it was false. It was also false when he said he's the only one up there who hired anybody. He hired maybe more than most people, but they all had to hire people on their staffs for various reasons.